Open what? Huh?
The Noles will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Cunningham. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. For all the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glaze.
To the air on first down. On the run, still looking. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's got room. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes on. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Trojans come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on third down. Bring in the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking to pass. It's Terry. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, this offense, I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the
defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Unloads it left. It's complete. Stumbled to the ground.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the lone running back. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Running to Green. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Turning it off. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
I would just stop, man. I ain't. We're going to keep running.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on 1st down that just goes awry? So now it's 2nd and long. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Terry. Throws to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 in QB, you've got no points on offense.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Grab behind the line. It's Boone. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. They're in punt formation, but that's no guarantee they're actually going to punt it. Punt is in the air on 4th down. first down. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Trying to set up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Long one on third down from the 43. Might be changing the route. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got the back over the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as
He already
got
chewed
the
it
ball
up.
in his hands, he turned around and got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the stats.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive
With the offset
explosion here in the
stuff,
second quarter
that's
as we
how you-
get ready to get things started.
Don't put the ham in
First
it.
down here as they go back to work.
Don't put the ham in the air fryer.
Gonna look downfield again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Graves. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. And the Noles come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to ride this running back. Picks up the first down. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
That is such a good run. I'll tell you, if you're going to put on a Seminole helmet, you better be dangerous with the ball in your hands at the running back position, right? You think back to the late, great Bobby Bowden. He was always able to recruit a difference maker at that position. He would have loved to have this guy in his offense because it feels like he can score a touchdown every single time he has the ball.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Terry. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. This defense
This defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Green. But the ball pops out on the return. The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Very rarely do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision. On kickoff and kickoff return, you do. And a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2.
Yo.
said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome.
So I'm going to come down in like 15 to 20 minutes.
The storied Los Angeles Coliseum, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Seminoles will kick it away to
Just start their PlayStation 4 and it's a bummer.
Can't get no money for that shit.
Coming out with it, it's Cunningham. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Enough.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And the Trojans will snap it on first and 10. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got equally...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pick up on the ground here, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no points. And this drive is still a success.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back. Just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Oh, look out on the right. The 30. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Seminoles. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives.
Gashing the knee on the right. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Trojans, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Turning on the Jets. And he ran away from the crowd, and they'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
They'll run play action. Complete downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
That's a really good-looking throw there. And I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Weinke, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking for a man. It's Terry. Quick completion on the out route. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Seminoles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. The quick out. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Second down, he'll throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Creates a at the 30-yard line, a big play as this offense in business. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years, not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
Looking to throw, it's Terry. Buys a little time with his feet. He wants it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Cunningham. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throwing on the run. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Out of the backfield, he's open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. That's not at all where he intended to go with the ball on third and long, but it worked out beautifully.
And the frustrating thing, Reese, is from a defensive perspective, I want you to throw it to the running back. I don't want to take away the main targets, the ballers on the outside. You do what I want you to do, and you still make the big play, get the huge first down on third and long.
And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Turning it on. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the running back.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. From the gun, running back on the move. And they'll just play it safe with the run. Right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.